Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. So, due to the fact that we are having some serious racial issues in America, I wanted to make you guys laugh on some movie and racial facts. Alright? So, if you see my other video, it was 3 videos in one. I talked about the Puppet Master, the Evil Dead, and I talked about the Ghoulies. And why I would survive it because I wouldn't be there because I know for a fact that you don't mess with magic that you don't understand, which is how all that crap happened. In continuing that, I decided at the end of that video that I would make a video about racism and scary movies and movie canon. So here we go. If you are very sensitive about your race, this is not the video for you. This is not hate speech YouTubers. This is just movie canon fact. I'm going to bring up some movie facts and some things in certain movies that happen, which is why you won't see certain people of certain colors in there and they won't make it. Alright, so here we go. If you know anything about the movies, you know that there's always a token black guy, a token hot Asian chick, and everybody else is white. I said it. Everybody else is white. Every now and again, you might get a token Mexican. You never get a token Native American, unless you count the Mexican, because they're Native American. So when you have these movies, especially like all these zombie movies, well, 9 times out of 10, the black guy doesn't make it at all. The black person in general doesn't make it. In some sci-fi movies, the black person doesn't fucking make it. Or my favorite, I can't remember the name of the damn thing, but it had Ernie Hudson in it. And he made it all the way to the end of the movie only to die. So those things happen. Same thing with Aliens. There's a black guy in the first Alien movie, I think it was Yaphet Kotto, who made it all the way to almost the end of the movie and died. Or he was close enough to the end of the movie to die. Which seems to be a thing in Hollywood with black actors. We'll get there and we'll be making the movie and we'll be all good and then you die. Same thing with Sam Jackson in the movie with the shark, the intelligent sharks, because LL was in it. And he died. So a lot of black guys, we're very bad bargaining chips in films. You can almost bet that unless you're like Nick Fury, your ticket's punched before the third act. Hell, your ticket might be punched in the first act. It just depends on the movie that you're in. So in a lot of movies, black people in general just don't make it. It doesn't matter what the gender is. We just don't make it. Sometimes we die hard and sometimes we don't. And I will tell you the first movie that I ever saw a black guy survive all the way through the movie, plus come back and save the white girl, was Night of the Demons. That was probably the most realistic black character in the universe. Because the demons came and the windows was barred. The poor Mexican guy didn't make it. So the only two who made it was the white girl and the black guy. And the black guy seen that the doors was barred, and he body checked himself through the goddamn glass door plus the bars. And his last words before he jumped over and started getting over that fence was, "They ain't getting me!" And he bust through that shit, and it was fucking awesome. And check to those people, because that was some realistic shit. I know this because I'm part black, and the part black of me that says, if we hear something in the woods, we're gonna get in the car. We're not going to go and investigate that sound, even if we have guns. As a veteran of the Army, if I don't have Army weapons, if I don't have the Army machine gun, if I don't have the Army flashlight attached to the machine gun with grenade launcher, if I don't have that shit Dutch had in Predator, or that shit that Jesse the Body Ventura, because I can't remember his character's name, had in Predator, the Gatling gun, I'm not going to check out shit. Understand me. If I got a 45 or a 9mm handgun like the Beretta that Bruce Willis used in Die Hard, and I'm in the woods and something snaps a stick, if you're in front of me, you're getting shot as I make my way to the car. Unless you're like a human and you're running with me. You get hit at me, I might wing you just to, say I thought I saw something. But other than that, we're going to get in the fucking car. This is the black section in case you guys haven't caught up yet. So you have Ving Rhames and Mekhi Phifer in Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, whatever one where the zombies could run really fast, and Mekhi Phifer doesn't make it. Ving Rhames, at least you think that he makes it when they get in the boat and then they dock on an island and the dog goes running off and then the dog comes running back and then all the zombies come and they start shooting, so you don't know how it actually ends. You don't know if they make it or not. You just know that they're shooting a fucking lot at the zombies. You know, same thing with like World War Z. But a lot of people survived, and some black people may have survived if they had the flu or whatever. But you know, for the most part, um, World War Z has a complicated ass ending. But again, for the most part, black people don't very well in movies in Hollywood anyway, especially like if it's zombies or monsters or shit like that. We're the first ones to die. There's another movie where Bigfoot's kid is killed by accident, and Bigfoot starts killing all the people in the cabin to get the body back and all the other stuff. I can't name the damn thing. But the black guy gets trapped in a freaking Winnebago or a mobile home thingy, and it gets flipped down the hill. He eventually gets out. He gets on his bike and he's rolling out, and that shit don't work out in his favor. So yeah, black guys, we die in damn near everything. Let's move on. See, now I'm gonna get a little bit offensive to some white people because it's our white friends that somehow magically suckered us, or our white girlfriends, or our Asian girlfriends, that have somehow suckered us black guys into going with their white friends into the woods to shit that we ain't got no business fucking with. No, let's just keep it real. There's nothing that a man won't do for a woman. I wanted to put that as PG-13 as possible because that's not what I would have normally said. But anyway, there's nothing that a man won't do for a woman. Alright? Nothing. Okay. If the man's not into women, and if he's part of the alphabet squad, living the other lifestyle, that woman's just SOL. Which is another thing that gets black people killed, is going back for your fracking girlfriend. But that might work for all ethnicities. I think that gets all the men killed because they go back because the woman's wearing the wrong damn shoes and she falls. The guy goes back to scoop her up and he catches a blade to the head because he went back to get that booty that he loves so much. Not the person that the booty's attached to, but he goes back and he's done. So yeah, you know, it's not a fun thing. So let's move on now. So you have white guys. That's right, I'm talking about you white guys. And some of you Asian guys, because this happens in Asian films when there are only Asians in the film. So we're making this a double whammy. You have these white guys and some of these Asian guys in Asian films only that just have to go and fucking explore shit, which gets their friends killed. Also, they happen to fuck with magic that they don't understand. Henceforth, Ash. Henceforth, the guys in Ghoulies. Henceforth, the people in The Puppet Master, and every other movie under the sun that involves fracking magic that you don't understand. And then they gotta go and investigate shit in the woods when they hear something snap. Psh! What was that? Johnny. Where Johnny? That's Johnny. Johnny was a brother. Johnny going home to tell his mother. When the cops come looking for Johnny tomorrow to accuse him of murder, he was like, nah, dude. I heard something snap in the woods. My car started up immediately. I'm out. He's like, well, we found all your stuff. Hey, man, you can keep that shit. I won't go back for it. Now, see, that's how black people roll. Alright? White dudes, yeah, we got our flashlights. We're gonna go explore that noise that we heard. And you know, the girls, they don't want to talk them out of it. They don't want to be the voice of reasons. Oh, come on, honey. We should really just go, because, you know, Johnny broke out, and he didn't even take Heather with him, and that's his babe for tonight. But we really shouldn't even go. And here's Beth and Heather. Wow, you're so brave. Let's go and explore that noise that we heard. It was undisputably something that's probably going to kill us, but we're going to go check that shit out because we're insane. And we're not black. So we have to go check that shit out. Next thing you know, a goddamn alien them popped out of the air and their bodies are floating in the sky, or some monster jumps out of a tree and rips their neck off, or does far worse things to them. And why is that? It's not just because they didn't mess with magic that we don't understand, but they just had to go and explore that snapping noise. Like, you know, if a brother hear a fart in the forest, the brother is ready to roll. Even if he's the one that let the fart. Oh, yep, gotta go. It's like, we got TP. Nah, I need a toilet, dude. I'm not taking a nature dump. Everybody else just doesn't seem to care about stuff like that. But I've had to take a few nature dumps downrange. Anyway, so then you have the Asians. And in some films, you have Asians who fuck with magic that they just don't understand. And you have some who have to explore shit. And then you have the virgin girl who always survives. And that works for white girls and black girls, except for in some scary movies like Sorority House, where it didn't matter if the chicks were virgins or not, their asses was getting hacked up. So, if you haven't seen Sorority House, you should check that out. I think that was the name of it. I'm not gonna swear to it. I think Jamie Chung's in it. The girl that played Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball Z, which was a very bad adaptation of Dragon Ball Z. Not saying anything about the actors in the show. It's just that, first and foremost, Dragon Ball Z is something that takes place in the future. And the old school Japanese version was way better. It actually stuck to the continuity versus what we got. Now, I don't even recall if Piccolo was even in the goddamn movie. But anyway, moving on. See, when you have certain people of certain ethnicities, blacks seem to be on the list of cowardly or targets, where whites and Asians seem to level the playing field on, I'm gonna go explore that, or I'm going to fuck with magic that I don't understand. So I'm gonna end this video with this because I may have gone too far with our racist times that we're having. This video in no way was meant to be racist or offensive, and if it was offensive to you, I apologize. I don't have the right to be a racist because I'm part Cherokee, part black, and part white. But I can talk about everybody. And also, before I end, there are very scary movies that don't have Native American characters in them, but they are made off of Native American lore, like The Wendigo, which is a Native American folklore. But there were no black people in The Wendigo. There were no Native American people in The Wendigo. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if The Wendigo is a Native American thing, why are there no Native Americans, excuse me, to try to tell the people in the cabin how to stop the Wendigo? Some movies have no substance, but the movie was a good movie. It's just that, there's like no Native Americans to explain to them. This is a Native American legend. You might want to have a Native American in it, to square things away for people who are fucking with magic that they should not mess with or that they don't understand. And then you have with Asia, where there's no other characters of any other ethnicity other than Asia. Anybody who's white that lives in Asia that's in the movie business, they generally die like the black people die in American movies. There's a movie called The Host. There's a dude in there who's white, he's American. He's the only one who spoke English in the whole movie. He put up a good fight. He didn't make it. He had an Asian wife. I think he saved her. But later on in the movie, when the damn thing came back around, it didn't work out for him. So like I said, if you are foreign in a foreign movie, it's more than likely you're cannon fodder and your ass is gonna die. So again, as we close out, if you are foreign in a foreign movie, you're probably gonna die. If you are black in any movie in America, there's a slim chance that, there's a very big chance that your ass is gonna die. The slim chances that you might survive, like in Night of the Demons. However, Night of the Demons 2, I think they killed some black people. In Night of the Demons 3, I can't remember how that worked out, but I think Edward Furlong's in it. I will not swear to that. I'll have to go look that up. But for the most part, the Asians, for the Asian movies, they have the token genius who's gonna fuck with magic that he can't understand, and they're gonna have to keep him alive. You have the sexy girl and the virgin girl, and then you have the other people who are just cannon fodder. And you have to watch a lot of Asian horror films. They're really, really good. I highly recommend them. I just can't pronounce their freaking names. But the original Ring, the original Ju-On, which is The Grudge for us, Pulse with the red tape, when they were taping everything. That I think is the original name for them. One Missed Phone Call. There are 3 parts if you are watching the original from Asian cinema. I still don't understand it, even though I've watched it and read each one of them 3 freaking times. I'm still lost at what the whole concept was, but it was a good movie to me. I love Asian cinema. Anyway, in Asia, if you need an import to give me a job, I'll gladly work. I have a passport, and I am an actor. Read the bio. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna end this movie survival extra with the fact that here's the thing: in movies, some characters are the setup for the fail. And I don't want to be that guy. But I also don't want to be the token guy who dies in the first 5 minutes of the movie. But for instance, like I said, alright, Ghoulies didn't have any black people in it. The Evil Dead didn't have any black people in it. None of them. In fact, I don't recall any other the Ghoulies had evil deads or anything had any black people in it. I think I'm going to make a bonus movie as a reminder. Matter of fact, no, fuck it, I'll just keep going here. So there is a movie called House. House 1 and House 2. It is about a haunted house. I don't recall it having black people in it, but I do know that it is a scary movie. And I will tell you, I don't remember how it ends. So I will do my research on House and not the Doctor one with Hugh Laurie. I will find out how everything ends, and then I will make a video on how to survive the haunted house movie. Alright, thanks guys. This is Comfort Epic number 2. Peace, seeing you.